say whether God showed you something. The Lord might show you McDonald's, but he might show somebody else Broad Street. And you might put it together like, I believe God is saying the McDonald's on Broad Street. You know, I don't even know if there's still a McDonald's on Broad Street. Is there? Right, okay. Well, you know, so that, you know, that's going to be that's just the first part of it. The other thing we want to do is we want to ask the Lord, what's going on in that area? What type of spiritual activity is in that area? Not just the demonic, right? But which again, y'all books. Yeah, write it down, guys. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to talk and discuss with your group. Because listen, by the time we come back for the next class, which in-person class, which is what? The first Saturday in March. This has to be accomplished. Okay, so I'm not telling you how many days to pray. You have to do that as a group. I'm not telling you when you need to set up this appointment. That's going to be a discussion as a group, right? But what you need to do is you need to discuss, you know, how we're going to pray as a group, how we're going to connect as a group to come back together to say, this is what we sensed, this is what we felt like the Lord showed us. The next thing you need to do is act as you're praying. You need to be asking God and discussing as a group what you feel like the Lord has been showing you about that area or that region, wherever the Lord is leading you. What's going on there, not only physically but spiritually, right? And I'm not just saying just the demonic, because the Lord could have angels, encamp in those areas, and there could be things of God that's ready to be triggered and released, right? So ask Lord, how do we? And then the next thing you do is ask Lord, how do we go about assisting heaven with seeing that come to pass? Amen. The Lord might have y'all do something like a prayer walk. I don't know, right? He might have you do something. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give you like ideas of like what it should be, but I do need to give an example at least. So the Lord might have, but while you're doing your prayer walk, the Lord might have shown somebody a particular person wearing a particular outfit or whatever and highlighted something, and the Lord might say, hey, you need to talk to that person. Y'all need to pray for that person. There's a word for that person, right? And so, or the Lord might tell y'all, bring this with you when you go, because there's going to be somebody in need of that. Now, I don't want to tell you what it is, because I don't know. Okay? So you're going to discuss that. So, if I was you, I would spend some time now, because when you get there, you need to execute that, right? So you're going to need to have a date and all that. But if I was you and I was your group, I'm not telling you what to do. Y'all organize it the way you want to. But I would at least come up right here, right now, like, hey, this is how long we're going to pray. This is when we're going to touch base with each other. Maybe you're going to do a FaceTime call. Maybe you're going to do a Zoom call. I don't know how you're going to do it. But, get together and don't piecemeal it. It's best if you all can kind of talk together, unless it's just impossible for everybody to get on the same schedule, and then y'all kind of have like a different way, maybe like a group text or something like that. But it'd be best to talk it through and not text it, because it's better to kind of talk that stuff through. Now, I'm starting off with this because, believe it or not, this is the easier project. Yeah. What's coming for that last time is going to be much different. This is the easy part. What y'all are going to be doing for your final exam, you guys are going to be a prophetic presbytery. That's part of it. So we are going to bring in people, and you guys are going to be practicing, praying for people, speaking what the Lord is showing you over people. And I'm going to lead you guys. I'm going to lead you guys through that next month. We're going to work on it, but it do not take 50 years to learn this. It just doesn't. And so that's only part of it, but there's another piece to this. The reason why I'm saying this is because even in the Equipping Center, y'all are going to be activated. You've watched, you've listened, you've learned, You know, you've taken notes, you've done all these different things, but you need to be activated to begin to walk in the fullness of what God has given you. And we want to see people grow leaps and bounds. Now, there are going to be some of y'all who are going to start walking into your calling. And some of this is going to identify people that have been called to certain things, right? And so, yeah, that's going to be part of it. So this is not the fullness of it. I don't want to give y'all everything that's coming for the next, what's going to be given to y'all for the next project. But this is just the first one, and we're going to go from there. Are you okay with that? Yeah. All right, y'all. So we're going to give y'all 15 minutes to discuss, and next time you come and you meet, you should be reporting out how it went. Yeah, it should have already happened. So you pretty much have a month from today. Okay? All right, I'm out. See y'all next week.
Yeah.